Now, like with this, talking about bringing in kind of who he wants, I as much as I've done this comparison before, but look at the success of the Detroit Lions. Like look at the positivity between the coaching staff and the management. They are always with each other, agreed 100%. They go all in with each other every decision that they make when it comes to drafting, coaching decisions, bringing in free agents, and I think that's the most important thing. I think that's what we were missing for a long time with the Pistons organization is there was no mesh. We did not have agreements. We just had someone making a decision and then another piece like, oh, I guess we have no choice but to do this. So whatever he brings in, as long as there's that positive relationship between him and whatever man he wants to run the show, I think we're going to be in good hands either way.
And that's a good point because then possibly Monty Williams might be on his way out from Detroit because it's not Langdon's coach. So if you're trusting him to hire the GM and you're actually giving him control and you're going to let him rebuild this team the way it needs to be rebuilt, they let Monty Williams go. Tom Gores eats the money because, who cares? 60 million is nothing to a billionaire. I mean, I don't know if I would. I'd probably just tell him to, hey, play out the contract. I'm not paying, I'm just going to pay you for doing your job. But anyways, and then if they do fire Monty Williams, I do expect Langdon to bring in the coach that what you were just saying. He can have those conversations with where they have that communication because I feel like that is something this organization has missed since Troy Weaver became the GM. And again, maybe it's because they didn't have a president of basketball operations in place. So there's that disconnect when it comes to communication because there's nobody overseeing, then he has to go through all these other avenues to talk to Tom Gores and, all this other stuff. So now that they have Trajan Langdon in place, hopefully the communication's there. Hopefully he's not handcuffed and hiring the people he wants and he can bring them in so that communication can be restored and we can finally get this rebuild on the right path.